Hello, y'all. It's Saturday evening. I'm on Highway 67 North, outside of Stephenville, about 15 miles. I'm right near the spot where on December 22nd, 2015, I was pulled over, detained, or arrested. That's when you're stopped and you can't move of your own volition or free will. While not yet in handcuffed, when you're stopped, you are technically arrested. So I was arrested on the side of the road, and then to satisfy anybody who says you have to be in handcuffs to be arrested, we took it there too. The reason that highway patrol pulled me over, he said, is for speeding. Nah, because I don't. And now, today, I have no drugs or alcohol in this truck. That wasn't the case on December 22nd, 2015. But, so I was thinking how neat it would be to maybe be arrested, quote unquote, by that officer again for speeding, and how I would handle that if he told me, him or any officer, pull me over for speeding, because right now I'm going 64 miles an hour in a 65, and that's about what I was doing on that particular evening. So here's how I fantasize that our meeting would go. When he comes to the window, I'd say good evening. And then I like to have a conversation, so I would probably say something like, "Sir, can I ask you why you pulled me over?" And if he were to say, "I pulled you over for speeding," I would say, "Nah," because I could get away with it, not having been drinking, not under the influence. I'm weird as all get out, but I'm clean and sober. So that reminds me of another time. I may have told you all before. Aubrey Haynes and I were at the it ain't Stony Fort, it's a July 4th rodeo. Pretty big one. It's a roundup. I think it starts with it. Stanford Roundup. And we met two young ladies, and they were cute. We said, "Would y'all like to go drink a beer?" They obliged us. So we went out to my van and got 4 beers out. One for each of us. Then we noticed some police headed our way, so them 2 girls set their beers down on the running board of the open door, the big open sliding door of my 1976 Ford Econoline van, blue. And them cops, they came up and started talking to Aubrey and I, who were, holding our beers. We're only 19 or 18 or something. Then them cops looked over and seen them 2 beers, and also seen those 2 girls, and they said, "Whose beers are those?" And Aubrey and I said, "Those are ours." And they said, "Y'all have 2 beers apiece?" "Yes, sir." "And them girls don't have any beers?" "No, sir." "Why do y'all have 2 beers?" "We're drinking." They knew we weren't telling the truth, but they let it go. Aubrey and I each received a DWI. That next year was my first year at college. I went to Cisco Junior College, and I ain't sure what county Stanford is in, but it ain't the same county that Abilene is in. And nearing the end of that year, there at college, last couple weeks, we went over to the Cactus Moon on a Thursday night for teen night. Typically a party, college party night. Universal Thursday night, college party night. So we went over there and drinking beer on the way over there, knowing that we couldn't drink inside there. And I wasn't driving, but whatever vehicle I rode over there in, I finished my beer real quick as I got out of that vehicle and chunked it underneath the other vehicles in a parking lot. And my timing was so perfect that once again I was spotted in the action of chunking this beer receptacle or container under these vehicles. And here comes another cop. So he's sitting there writing me an MIP, and I'm looking at him. He looks familiar. And I'm looking at him pretty close, and he goes to hand me my ticket. And I said, "Sir, did you work the Stanford Rodeo last year?" And he looked at me and he goes, "Blue van?" And I said, "Yes, sir." So I'm the only guy I know that got 2 separate MIPs from the same cop in 2 different counties. That's a doing. So try to top that one. Y'all have a good evening. Don't drink and drive. Be safe. No texting and driving. All right, then.